guys can't hear me. Perfect. All right, so it says it could be louder. Okay, let me turn myself up. Is that better? I turned myself up a little bit. It's also, YouTube is also telling me that the bit rate is not the best. Don't know what that's about, but you know, we'll go with it for now. That works fine. All right, thank you. So yeah, welcome to my reaction of the Summer Games Fest. I don't know what Geoff Keighley has in store for us, but I am excited. Also, as you can see, I got my audio ring working. I'm pointing to it. You can't see me, but I'm pointing to my screen. It's not quite as clean as the one I use for my recordings because it's no connection issues, look and sound clear, perfect. Okay. There does seem to be latency though. I'll have to fix that later. But anyway, yeah, the audio ring is not as clean as the one that I use in my recordings because it's not like from After Effects. It's from a like GitHub third party thing for OBS. But I think I managed to make it look good. So yeah, as for the Games Fest, I know that it's been announced that we're going to be seeing the gameplay reveal for Modern Warfare 2. I played the campaign for Modern Warfare 1. Yeah, always going to be a bit of delay. I switched from normal latency to low latency to see if that helped with it. That might be why the bitrate, that might be why YouTube is telling me the bitrate is not as good. I'll experiment with it later. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is something we're going to be seeing. I liked the campaign for Modern Warfare 1. Think the ring looks good? Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of how I managed to get it set up. But yeah, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I know that they just announced that Zenless Zone Zero, which is the next game from the people who made Genshin Impact, I know that one's going to be making an appearance here. If not here, then sometime during Summer Games Fest. I did see the trailer for that. It looks a little more like, instead of like a fantasy RPG type thing like Genshin Impact is, it looks like an action adventure more similar to like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. It is probably going to be a free-to-play game with like gacha elements, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. But we'll see how good that looks. And then the Last of Us remake, the trailer was actually leaked an hour ago. I have not seen the trailer, but I saw that it was leaked, which was very funny to me. They only had to keep it under wraps for one more hour, and they ruined it. But yeah, we'll get to see how that looks. I don't know why they're remaking The Last of Us 1. I also heard it's going to be a full-priced $70, when it releases, which is going to be a nope from me. I already have the game on PS3 and PS4. I do not need to spend another $70 to get it on PS5. But they did also say it might be coming to PC as well, which is cool. Other than that, I'm hoping we see God of War Ragnarok, because they keep saying that it hasn't been delayed and it is going to release this year. But if it is releasing this year, I feel like they should show something now, or else it might be in a bit more trouble than they're letting on. Oh yeah, it's definitely ridiculous selling The Last of Us again at $70. Yeah, like, they sold, like, Miles Morales, when that came out on PS5, was, what, 40, 50? It's, for basically a glorified remaster, it should be, they should sell it for, like, at most, $50. 70 is ridiculous. That's going to be a tight schedule for God of War. It depends on how far along they are. I know that it got delayed. Like, it was supposed to come out this summer, I think, but it received a delay last year. But the thing is, we've seen literally nothing since the first trailer. They've been keeping it very under wraps when it comes to how far along they are. So who knows? Maybe they'll show it and it's actually farther along than they've been letting on. Hey Brian, how's it going? It's awesome you could stop by. I was just talking about all the things we're gonna be seeing. They're releasing The Last of Us again for $70. Oh, they did, in that trailer, they announced the release date for that as well. It's going to be September. The Last of Us 1 remake for $70. And we were talking about how ridiculous it is that at most it should be $50 because it's basically a glorified remaster. But yeah, Call of Duty, we're going to be seeing Zenless Zone Zero. Hopefully God of War Ragnarok. I don't know what else. Because Geoff Keighley said that it's primarily going to be stuff we've already seen. Like, it's going to be stuff that's already been announced. There's not going to be a whole lot of new announcements today. There's only supposed to be like a couple. But what I'm hoping to see, God of War Ragnarok, maybe Alan Wake 2 gameplay. I don't know if they're ready to show anything from that. Maybe a trailer for the remake of Max Payne that they're doing. If we wanted to go like far out there, maybe GTA 6. I don't care if we see that or not, but that might be something we see. Heck, they might even... It's probably too early in production, but we might even see a trailer for the Twisted Metal TV show they're making. Probably not, but we'll see in like 30 seconds. I'm excited. I'm also nervous. In case you couldn't tell, I have not streamed in so long, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to do this reaction to like dip my toes back in, see how I felt. The stream is looking smooth, even though it's telling me the bitrate is lower than ideal, but we'll see. Oh, hopefully the stream won't get copyrighted. If it does, I have my mouse on the mute button, ready to silence it the second anything copyright related comes.
Go!
Hello, Jeff.
I'm Geoff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event.
It's so weird to think of this being
we'll give you
streamed like on IMAX.
special developer guests and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds, new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over
That's
30
probably
years
hints
ago,
God of War
Capcom
Ragnarok's
Street
not going to be
Fighter
here.
hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Oh, also, let me know how the volume is for the stream. I tried to do some audio balancing beforehand, but if the stream's too loud or too quiet, let me know.
Let's get this mission started.
Alright, so some more Street Fighter V. The stuff they showed off last week during the Sony State of Play looked good. Little low on the stream? Alright, let me turn it up here. Alright, let me know how that is. Yeah, I love how flashy they made the combat this time around.
I'm just on another level.
Is that a comb switchblade? All right. Yeah, like I said, looked good during the summer or during the Sony State of Play. Still looks good now.
All right. Next,
All about
it's
the
time
comb.
for a
Exactly.
brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Here, yeah, the stream is actually super quiet. I'll just turn it all the way up on YouTube, and then if you guys need me to turn it more up, I can fiddle with the volume in OBS.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of one piece.
Willis, take the lead.
I don't know why this is not disappearing. Hang on. There we go. Whoops. There we go.
What we found was,
Bump up the stream volume a
New
tad.
kind of evil.
Sure.
and it found us first.
What the?
This wasn't human.
Alright, let me know how that is.
Retreat!
Oh, is this a new Alien game?
Willis! Open fire! Go, go, go! Alvarez, through that door!
Maybe a sequel to Fireteam?
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it.
That's probably because it's like
Now
right
everyone's
behind
dead.
you.
And someone needs to know.
Alien Fire Team? Aliens Dark Descent. Huh. Oh, okay. Is it like an XCOM game? That is really interesting.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023.
It seemed
to
like just a.
console and
I think it's
PC.
just a multiplayer game.
Next,
I don't think it's a.
2 years ago at the Game
XCOM
Awards, we
game.
revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled
Street Fighter
to get to
versus
show you the
Splatoon. It
first
looks really
raw
good. The art
gameplay
style works really
alongside
well
its
with
creator,
it.
Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Wait, what are we saying? Oh, Callisto Protocol. They're showing off a lot of stuff. Well, I guess we've only seen 3 trailers, but they're showing off quite a bit of stuff that was already shown off during
Take a look outside.
the Sony State of Play.
Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Yeah, this is the same sweaty
Whatever
trailer
you
that
hold on to
that
right
was
there.
that played during the
That's your
State of
old
Play.
life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely.
These guys are the original Dead
in
Dead
my
Space.
hands.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just
It's
trying to
interesting
give you a
to-
chance. At rebirth.
It's interesting to see like all of these spiritual successors to things. Like there was another one, oh, like Back for Blood being a spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead, and now we have Callisto Protocol being a spiritual successor for Dead Space.
I just love that last part.
This is probably going to be a pass
Gives
from me.
chills every time.
If I start playing horror games on the channel, I'm not starting with this one. This seems like a bit too much. But it does look good. Yum. Oh, God. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to your new home.
Man, is that gory. I mean, it's pretty fitting for Dead Space, but like, man, that was like a long killing animation that like, yeah, that was
That's
super
right.
gory.
We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December,
More impressed with
all
the
in
animations?
COVID,
Yeah.
blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Love
I
to
really
watch
do
someone
appreciate
play.
it, Jeff.
Same.
And for a second, just
Not-
give me a second.
I'm not gonna play
I
it,
want to
but
thank you.
I'm
for
definitely
all
gonna be
you've done for the
watching
game industry all these years, man.
someone
I
else
think I've
play
known
it.
you like 16,
Dead
17
Space, but
years
not.
now.
Yeah, basically.
And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay.
I have
another
not
one's a
played
power
Dead Space,
station,
so I don't
and you're gonna
know
see,
what the
some
marker is.
New enemies, some brutality,
But
some just about everything.
I
We're
will hope for
showcasing a
you that it
new
shows up.
weapon called the Grip. It's like a gravity gun, but
It'll
it
be
picks up
very.
the
I will
enemies,
say it'll be
and it shoves them
very
into giant fans, it
interesting
rips them apart.
to
It's
see
great. And then check out the
how this
the nice
compares
ending
to
we
the
have,
Dead Space
where we,
remake that
you know,
EA is
usually
making.
we'll kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique
Because
way.
they're sure to compare
And,
the two.
Just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, Glenn, I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year.
Actually, yeah.
Let's let the
I
footage
forgot this
speak
was
for
coming out
itself.
this year.
Glenn Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Okay, here we go. We can see actual gameplay. The lighting is already like top tier. The character models look really good as well. Isn't there a gravity gun in Dead Space as well? Like some kind of gun that lets you lift up things and like toss them? In terms of comparisons, I think this might actually do better than the Dead Space remake because it's coming out first. I think that'll give them an advantage. Okay, so there's some kind of money system? Like you can buy things with Callisto credits? It looks very visceral as well. Like the animations of him like stomping that zombie to death. It was very visceral. Oh. Oh, I think didn't Dead Space also have a limb shooting mechanic? That was a little. I think that was lag on the stream. Oh, whoa. Okay, so you can get caught in environmental traps.
That
That's
just happened.
interesting.
All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty
But
Modern Warfare 2 arrives.
was the game
Infinity Ward
dropping
is once again
frames?
returning to its
Or was that
roots
the
for
stream?
a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Armor sounded really weighty. Yeah, the sound design was also really well done.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price,
You're
Gaz,
not necessarily
Scope,
back.
Alejandro,
What's-
and of course, Ghost.
What's
We
interesting
needed a
about
stage big enough to
this
debut Call of Duty
is
in
that
a whole new way.
after
Inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs.
after
cargo
this game
ships,
comes
and
out,
staggering odds are
they're
just
going to
the
be taking a
beginning.
break
Here
from Call
is
of
Modern
Duty,
Warfare 2.
and it'll be the first time that they won't have a yearly Call of Duty release. Excuse me. So it'll be interesting to see how this one performs, since it'll have a longer like lifespan to for people to play it. Although I guess Warzone 2 is also coming out, so that'll kind of make up for it.
This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform.
I wonder if this is going to be like a new story instead of
You've got 3 AQ internal.
just a remake of the original Modern Warfare 2.
So, cut right clear through.
Because I was also wondering if they were going to do the like no Russian sequence, because I don't know how well that would fly today if they were to put that in the game. But we'll see what happens.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side.
I will say they do seem to try to be... Has to be a stealth sequel. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played the original Modern Warfare 2, but if this is a level from Modern Warfare 2 being remade, then it wouldn't surprise me. They do seem to be partially trying to get back that atmosphere from the original, from the first Modern Warfare remake.
We're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
The mission in the apartments with the night vision was a lot of fun and really well done. It'll be interesting to see if they can capture that same atmosphere and tension.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now.
2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's no time.
Oh,
All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1. We're moving to secure. Cover us.
2 copies off.
I didn't know there was a nuke on the... I thought they were on an oil rig. I guess they retrofitted it with a missile. I will say, from what little I saw of Vanguard, this already seems a lot more immersive and like filled with tension than Vanguard did.
Clear.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Alright, so now they have to get to... Well, they have a boat.
Let's go, let's move out! Go! This is Zero 1, back in the water, inbound to your position!
Solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls, stop this missile, yep! How do we board? Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant!
How did they do that? What ramp did they take?
Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Oh, 5-minute chat lag?
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the ring. We're forcing up. Copy.
That's weird. Okay. I am going to have to see about that. How is that happening?
They're forcing up. I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get
Is anyone else experiencing that level of lag? Okay. Gino, Luigi, and Kribby, you aren't experiencing that lag? Okay, Brian, it might be something on your end. Try refreshing the stream, maybe? Yeah, after this stream, I will try to fix it on my end.
Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry. Check it. Controls are internal. All right,
See, I just saw that message. It's taking Leo roughly that long to see my messages.
3, 2, 1. Execute.
Yeah, it might be that for some reason your chat messages are taking that long to pop in. I don't know why that would be though.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking about. And
Yeah,
joining us now
on my
up
end,
from
I'll try
Long
to
Beach, Johanna,
smooth
great to see
things
you. How's
out.
everything?
It's great.
Great to have you with us, and also Geoff from Infinity Ward. So
For
we saw
my
the first
future
gameplay. Thanks
streams.
for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Geoff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game.
The most immersive you've seen
First,
COD in a long time.
Commander Philip
Yeah, I
Graves
agree, actually.
And Mexican Special Forces.
It's looking like it's going to be just as good.
Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really
if not
excited
better
about.
than
He's a guy who's super capable and a guy
the Modern Warfare
who's just as important as Task
quote,
Force
unquote,
141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait that I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go.
Yeah, it's looking
Johanna,
really
tell us
cool.
a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah.
Gonna be something about Warzone,
first of all, thanks
probably.
for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Geoff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible
feel
graphics,
like
all the things just
Infinity
within the game
Ward should just
itself, built
take
all on
over
one shared
Call of
engine
Duty
now
at this point.
across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about
Void Lord,
the new
hello.
Warzone experience. We're
Thanks for
affectionately
stopping
calling it
in.
Warzone 2.0. There will be
You haven't missed
a
much.
standalone
They've
experience of
actually
Warzone for
they actually
current
haven't shown off
existing,
very much. They
players
showed
as well.
off
So
a new
we're gonna
character
sort
for
of feed
Street
the
Fighter
entire community
6.
there, but
They showed
all
off
eyes on the
the
28th,
same gameplay trailer
and
for
again,
the
I think
Callisto
collaboration's just
Protocol
been
that they showed off in the
incredible.
Sony
Everybody's so
State of
excited for
Play,
Task
but
Force
with more
141.
gore.
Warzone coming to
Um,
mobile as well for
They
players
showed
on
off
the go. We're on
Aliens
Steam, as you know.
Dark
so it's just
Descent.
a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
A brand new
before
game
we
in the
leave, we gotta ask
Aliens
a little bit about
franchise.
Warzone 2. I know we just
It
you know,
looked
we're
like
showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell
almost a
us anything? It seemed
sequel
like there was a little bit of a tease
to
maybe in the
Fire
trailer
Team,
yesterday.
but it had like an
when we're seeing that from the
isometric
community, we
view,
love
but
when
it was
fans
still
can
like
pick up some
4-player
things,
multiplayer.
Some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but we will get into the details.
Or it might
of
have been
Warzone
single
2.0
player,
for
but
sure.
controlling
it will be an
4
extension
people.
of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. So all the more reason why we think.
But it looked very interesting.
This moment is such.
And then they showed off
gameplay
gameplay for Call of Duty Modern
like
Warfare
we said,
2.
we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I love this
Return to
game when I
Monkey
was
Island?
growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Oh, okay, we've already seen Return to Monkey Island, so I don't think that's going to be what this is. Oh, wait, I've played this. I think. Have I played this? I can't tell. Never mind, I don't think I have. This looked like a game I have on PS4 at first. Called, it starts with an A, but I don't remember what it's called. But the rest of this I don't recognize in the slightest. Flashback 2. I've never heard of it. It looks interesting though. Coming out winter of this year.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards.
Oh, I guess
Almost
I
5
guess that
years
was
later,
it.
I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
What is this called? Witchfire? Oh. Okay, I'm already intrigued. This was announced back in 2017? I don't remember this being announced. Probably need to work on the gun sounds. If that's how the machine gun actually sounds, there's gonna be some problems. That does not sound very good. The pistol sounds good though. The gameplay looks really fun. Looks like there's going to be a lot of quite a few weapons. Okay, who's developing this? The Astronauts. I wonder if this is their debut game.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Okay. Brand new IP. You already intrigued me.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
That voice sounds very familiar.
Solis, everything okay in there?
This is a horror game?
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis. Roger Clark, Julia Brown, and Troy Baker. Okay, that was probably why I recognized it. It was probably Troy Baker.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up.
I'm adding that to my
welcome
list.
To the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solis. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And, of course, my character will be, at times, in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Geoff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote
Oh, I haven't played Red Dead
mining
yet.
Post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure
Is he
that none of the
like
equipment
a
breaks down
main
while
character
it's on
from
the graveyard shift? The
Red
graveyard
Dead?
shift meaning
He's not the
Mars
main
and Earth
character,
are
is he?
Really far apart from each other, and their orbits
He-
around the sun.
that would be slightly
So
embarrassing
help
if I
is
didn't
not a
know that,
simple
because
call away.
I have
gotta
seen,
ask,
I know
think
he's,
a lot of people will see this
I know
thing
Arthur
and they'll
Morgan's the
probably
main
wonder,
character for Red Dead 2,
it's a new
but I don't
team,
know if
right?
this is the voice actor for him.
Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios.
The pandemic
and the
was
indie
insane
studios
for the
and
gaming
AAA
industry.
studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
Okay.
And full performance capture and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the other
of getting to see this guy and watch him in
It
action.
didn't look
I
like
love to
Dead
work,
Space.
And I love the challenges and all the new innovations.
But I wonder if
that
it's
this
going to be
medium
something
provides
closer
performers.
to
We can't wait to show you what we've been
Alan
working on.
Wake
I think it's
set
gonna be
in,
I guess I've seen
set
some
on a
of the behind
space
the scenes
station.
and the performance
That'd be pretty
capture,
cool.
Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks
Okay, he
absolutely
did
phenomenal.
voice
Can you
Arthur
give us a hint
from
about the
Red Dead?
gameplay?
Okay,
What are we going
cool.
to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about.
Multiple locations
and then
and
the
multiple
narrative is a
traversal?
huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said,
The
"These are
trailer
what
did not do
characters are," and he goes, "Give me
justice
1
to the
hour
game
and I'll
they're
come
describing
back
right
to
now.
you with the story
The
of this
game
fight." And
that they're
after an hour, he
describing
comes
sounds
to
a
us
lot
and he goes, it was like a
bigger and
cover
more
program. It was
impressive
12
than what that
steps.
trailer showed
and
off.
he walked us through this incredible fight, and about halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about
They
this."
must be
but
trying to
I can
keep
do a lot
things
of
under
things,
wraps.
I
Which is
can't
cool.
do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be
on
here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
For those of you who don't know, Mick Gordon did the soundtrack for Doom. But this is another brand new IP? This, even though it's set in space, this is giving me almost Silent Hill style vibes. Just from the atmosphere, or maybe like closer to the Evil Within. But maybe it's just the glitching that's giving me Silent Hill vibes. Oh, that's creepy. Routine. Lunar Software and Raw Fury. Okay, that'll go on my
Doesn't
list.
that look great? That was
They didn't
routine
show
coming
off
to
any of
Xbox
that.
and PC.
I thought they
It
were
was first announced
going to
a
show off
decade
some of the Mick
ago.
Gordon
It's now
soundtrack.
officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences
Hello,
live
The
streaming
Rock.
right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in
Of
the
course.
game.
Zoa
You guys
is
know
his
me,
energy
by
drink.
A lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive.
They did
Big drink
release the
energy.
trailer for Black Adam
Always room
a
for
couple
a
days
cheesy
ago.
joke.
That
There's always room
looked
for the
really
extra
good.
large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And
Yeah,
for
is
those
this-
who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this.
Is
Black
this a
Adam
trailer
has the
for
powers of
Fortnite or
Superman.
for Black
The only
Adam?
difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it was a...
All right. I have
it
no
is a
doubt it's
role
going to be
that's in
good.
my DNA, and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man
But
in
we
Black.
shall see.
And I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road.
I just noticed he has his own energy drink vending machine in the back corner. Oh, I'm going to mute this. This will for sure get copyright claimed. Yeah, if you guys want to see this trailer with the audio, by all means, look it up after the stream, of course. But I'd rather avoid the copyright, at least from this. All right. Audio is back. Okay, Outriders. Have not played this. Very mixed reception at launch due to all the technical issues. But it is cool that they stuck with it. And from what I've seen of this expansion, it's looking to be pretty beefy. Just not my kind of game, though. But yeah, it is good they're not letting this one, like, die. They're actually putting effort into making it way better. Okay, coming out later this month. Tune in for the end game reveal. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Okay, switch titles. Splatoon 3. Looking good. I don't own a Switch, so I won't be getting any of these. Cuphead I do want to get, actually. Not on Switch, though. If I ever do get a Switch, Xenoblade is one of the first games I'm going to be trying, along with Zelda. Xenoblade does look really good. Oh, have we reached the ad portion of the show? Fall Guys is going free to play. I need to get back into it. I really want to see if it's like how it's improved since release. It was fun at release, but I just got too busy to keep playing it. No, I don't have a beef with Switch. I just I'm just not... There's not a whole lot of games on it that I want, besides, like, Zelda and Xenoblade. It's just not for me. King's Brand. Oh! I did not know that you had changed your name. Well, welcome in. Really glad to have you.
It was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all
I had not figured that out, so thank you for letting me know.
Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Brand new game and universe. Okay. see what we got. Frost Giant Studios.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your back.
Discovery? Is this Star Trek?
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay,
Or
hurry.
is Discovery Star Trek? I know that's the name of the show, but I don't remember if that's not the name of the ship. That's Enterprise.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
She did say command as well, so it might be Star Trek.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
This can't be Star Trek. Seems now it's looking too fantasy to be Star Trek.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Also, is it just me or is something off with the sound design? Oh, Starfinder? Oh! I think I might have forgotten. Did I hear that they were making a Starfinder video game? I don't remember. I think
Glad you
I
could make it.
We gotta
did.
move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Oh, Stormgate. Huh. Okay, so we were both wrong. Starfinder would have
There
been
you
cool,
have
though.
it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What
Oh,
is
it's
a
an
Stormgate?
RTS.
All right,
Okay.
so stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints. of
Yeah,
some,
I feel
you
it,
know,
Brian.
you
I
guys coming
wish
from Blizzard,
a
StarCraft, everyone
Starfinder
wants to
video
know
game would be
races,
so cool.
You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation.
The world is definitely interesting.
Some hints of
the
where you're
mix
gonna go
of
image-wise with the actual gameplay, maybe
sci-fi
Unreal
with
Engine, but
fantasy.
Any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
It'll be interesting to see how they
Absolutely.
mesh
But
together.
The first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing
Looks
like
kinda
that.
cool.
Just to
Yeah, I do agree.
lower
Also,
that
hello,
barrier to entry
Fuse.
to get players in. But
Thanks
we're
for
also
coming by the
really trying to
stream.
be a lot more social.
Um,
So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively.
Yeah, I've never
We've got
played an
3-player
RTS.
open-ended
I've also
co-op,
heard that
and
the
we've
RTS
even got
genre
3
is in
versus
kind
3
of a
for
rut.
competitive
There's not a
multiplayer,
whole
but
lot
of course, we've also still got 1v1
like games that are coming out
And as a little surprise, I think
in
we've
the
got some
RTS genre
first
these
kinda
days.
work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these
So
are
yeah,
still
this one should be
very much still,
interesting.
being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Strategy games are usually
I
not.
love it.
Oh,
2023, you said for the beta.
That's not the look I
sign
thought
up now. Get ready.
it was
and
going
I'm
to
just
have.
so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from
Okay,
you guys.
so it's
and your
almost kind of
background, what
like-
you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
he
giving
worked
us your
on
announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much
StarCraft?
for
Is that what
having
he
us.
just
We're
said?
really grateful.
Awesome. All right,
That
Frost
would explain the
Giant,
look then.
Stormgate,
I was
keep
gonna
an
say
eye
it
out
looked a
for
lot like
Now it's time for another
League or
indie
something
game
Blizzard would
announcement that
make.
I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
I really hope this doesn't get me copyright claimed.
Kids clamor in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The way
This looks right up my alley.
the sky was clear, I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. Swept away, swept away.
I wonder if it's like a resource gathering type game.
World ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No
Coming
one
this year.
suspected the coming dark.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see more gameplay soon.
Breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the
Yeah,
development of
I
games,
don't pay attention
including
to the
replaced from Sad Cat Studios,
chat
a
at all. I know a
Belarusian
lot of
studio with
people
devs from Belarus and
have been
Ukraine.
wanting Silk
The team
Song,
had long hoped to reveal a
and
new
we're
trailer
hoping
here
that it would get
today,
revealed
but
here
we're
or something.
understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all
So yeah,
the
I never pay
developers
attention
impacted
to the
by
actual
conflict,
chats of
and
these
hope to be able to
streams.
share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor,
Yeah,
whose
I think
life is
Silk
being
Song will
televised,
come out at
with the viewing
some point,
population
but,
constantly
like,
voting you up or down.
when it's
When you
ready.
become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
American Arcadia. Okay, another Raw Fury
Picture
published
a
game.
city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That
The art
dream
style's interesting.
is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen
The
enjoys a
environments
life of luxury
look
and
really good.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia.
Oh, it's like a TV city?
Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Oh. So it's like the Truman Show, except for instead of
Listen to me.
it's like a
We
dystopian
can't allow Trevor Hills
city.
to escape under any circumstances. Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me?
Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel it'd be better
Apparently
to
we made it
wait
the
for a game
beach.
like Silk Song.
Next up is a
yeah.
sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's
Plus,
Trouble in
like,
Paradise, and watch out.
how do you
don't
top
want
Hollow
to get
Knight?
bitten. After many years of rumors,
Like,
we
I
finally
feel like
get an
Silk
update on
Song's
this much
expectations
anticipated
are
sequel.
so high at this point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the devs were like afraid to release it because just anything they put out might be just a disappointment compared to all the high expectations. Oh, is this going to get me copyright claims? Alright, I'm going to talk throughout this trailer and hopefully I won't get claimed. But this looks interesting. Is this like, this is actually kind of looks like the dead, oh my god, this is a parody of the Dead Island 2 trailer, but with goats instead of zombies. Very interesting. It's fine. Copyright has probably already happened a while back. But is this like Goat Simulator 2? Aw, man. Oh yeah, definitely Goat Simulator 2. Oh, Goat Simulator 3. I didn't know there was already a 2. But yeah, that's really funny that they parodied the Dead Island 2
There you have
trailer.
it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns.
I'm excited
a
for this
tactical
one.
RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with
Are we gonna see
supernatural
gameplay?
ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Please tell me we're gonna see gameplay. Not actual gameplay. Shoot.
This world has no hope under your watch.
But new characters, okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Venom, okay. That's cool.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
Or is Venom gonna be a villain here?
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Oh, so Venom might be a villain.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Okay. So Spider-Man, Blade. Some of these people I do not recognize. Blank. I don't think Spider-Man was announced at first. That's really cool though. Is that supposed to be Venom? Yup. Oh, and the Hulk. Interesting. Okay. Pre-order to receive Doctor Strange Defender skin. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not.
On you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, is this the...
Always work. Well, it did that one time.
Is that a Spider-Man 3 reference? When he used the bells to
That was
get
Midnight
the Venom
Suns,
skin
and
off
now
of
we're
Eddie,
moving
or
on to the
symbiote off
wonderful
of Eddie
world
Brock.
of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all,
Cuphead
Maya,
will be
it's
played
really
on the channel
coming?
at some point.
It's really coming June 30th on all
I
major
don't
platforms.
know
We are
when.
thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that
It'll be after
I
the
think all the
DLC comes
fans
out.
can't believe that this is here, and I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we
Also,
really
I'm
honed
interested
our
to see
craft,
how
took
the
everything to the next level,
the
from
Netflix
animation,
show
the
does.
backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenges.
All right, I love discovering secrets.
You don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah.
Little
It's
gameplay?
brand new gameplay footage of one of
Okay.
our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next, Smile.
If they did do something new with the visuals, I'll take their word for it because, granted, I have not played Cuphead, so I do not know how different this is from the original game. The original game already looked fantastic. I don't know how they could have improved upon it, but if they did, more power to them. Nice, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to play Cuphead on the channel. I don't know if I want to stream it
Now, if
or
you want
record it.
even more
I'll probably
Cuphead,
record
who
it
doesn't,
because that way I
tomorrow
can
we will
edit
show
out
you
all
an
of my failed
exclusive
attempts.
look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing.
I'm going to be
Tomorrow
watching
after
Devolver
Geek Week, there is the Epic
Digital's
Games
show
Store
as well.
Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Not
reviews on
reacting to
Rocket
it, but I'm
League,
interested to see
and
what
the
they got.
Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass.
Gonna be looking at
Now
that.
we have
I also
some
heard the
exciting
Tribeca
news for
showcase is
Nintendo
gonna be
Switch
having a
and
lot of
PC
indie
fans
games.
about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays
Oh,
demons
this looks
with
so
a
good.
chance to ascend to heaven.
Neon White is like a first-person shooter combined with a deck-building game. It looks so good. I'm probably going to have an interesting
called
time
neons.
playing it because fast-paced
Sinners
shooters
plucked from hell to
I'm
do
usually not
God's
very good
dirty
at,
work.
but I really want to check
I'm
this one
finding
out.
it hard to believe we're in heaven.
The visual style is just so good.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Oh, it's coming out in like a week. Okay. Don't know if I'll be playing it on the channel, but I will absolutely be checking that one out. It just it looks too good to not pass
made
up.
by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his
I've
vision
heard about this
for a
one.
fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
Yeah, this is just a single person developing this, and it's basically like
the saying,
isometric
get knocked
Sifu.
down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise
It looks
up.
really good.
Together.
Or isometric Sifu with guns, I guess.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption.
It's crazy what a single dev can do.
Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight,
Like, the animations are so detailed. From the co-writer of Destiny 2 and the stuntman from God of War? What? I know he just said he had brought on help to bring his vision to life, but I didn't know he had that level of help. That's really
Such
cool.
a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want
I'll
more
definitely
playable games
be
to get in the hands of you guys at
checking
home.
that
That's
out.
one of them. Check it out.
Ooh,
All right,
Warframe.
Joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan,
I've
how you
actually
doing?
been getting back into
I'm so
Warframe
good.
in
My
my spare
fellow
time.
Canadian.
I
So
know,
much
we
fun.
I just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out,
It's
right?
okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting
not
it,
watching
so
this
it's
on
very
Twitch,
exciting.
unfortunately.
She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know
It's insane what
you have
they've done with
TennoCon
Warframe.
coming up in July, which is your big kind of
So
event
much
of the year
content
to reveal what's
added
next. What can you tell us?
It has been
Well, I
almost
can't
10
tell too
years since it
much,
came out, I think.
But yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut.
New expansion?
We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally!
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is gonna be what
I don't
Tenno
know what
Live
that
is
is.
all about.
I haven't
I'm
gone
so
through
happy.
all the
The team worked really
expansions
hard
yet.
on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Warframe's gameplay is a lot of fun, in my opinion. Just all the different
My child,
weapons and moves
my friend,
and
what was done is done.
all the
New dangers, new choices
little secret
await us
areas
now.
you can find. The fact that they have open world levels and like linear corridor levels. They've packed so much into this game.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
The Duviri Paradox. That skin looks so good. I really want to get back into
It's time
Warframe.
for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG.
I haven't
Yeah, a lot
played
of
it lately
space
because I've
today
been so
from
busy.
Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
I have not tried any of the Honkai games. Genshin Impact kind of warmed me out with its grind. Like, it got very grindy towards the end game, at least back when I played.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why
It
you're
looks
here.
good though. The game
None of that
and the
matters.
gameplay look really good.
In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Is that the protagonist? It looks good. Probably not gonna play it.
To soothe the souls of honored guests.
This looks like Genshin.
Welcome aboard the Cienjo Lafu.
Or not. This does not look like Genshin. I thought they had switched to something else. Never mind.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
This, I'm genuinely interested to see what type of game it is. Like, in terms of gacha mechanics. Because they haven't officially announced that it's a, like, free-to-play gacha game yet, I don't think. But we will see. Man, do they know how to make a good, like, trailer, though. No, come on, show more. Is that it? Aw. Oh? Oh, okay, I guess that's it.
One of my favorite reveals last year was
Okay.
TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well,
I forget, is this a new Turtles game? Is I know they also announced like that collection of 10 TMNT games.
Under wraps until now.
Believe it or not, I have never seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I haven't seen the shows. I haven't seen the movies. I heard the movies were not very good, like the live action ones. Have not played any of the games. But I know they are very beloved, especially among, like, the games are very beloved among beat-em-up fans. Unsubscribing. No, I promise. I'll look into it when I have time. Okay, Brian, if I wanted to introduce myself to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what should I look into first? Like, what show, or like, the shows, the games, the movies, like, what should I look into first if I wanted to get into the TMNT franchise as a whole? first two movies, like the animated movies. Alright. Oh, I forgot there were comics as well. Alright, I will keep that in mind. What is this supposed to be? Is this a brand new IP or is this something we've seen? Oh, yeah, there was a live action one from 1989. When I said I heard the live action ones weren't very good, I was talking about the Michael Bay ones. But I have heard people like the live action ones from the 80s. Super People, Final Beta. Oh, this is Humankind is that like Civilization style game, but like you play with all of humanity. Oh, okay, they came out with a Latin America expansion. Okay. But wait, there's more. More history. Oh, okay, it's coming to consoles.
How far will you push humankind?
Interesting. Doesn't really look like my thing, but... Oh, it's on Game Pass. If I get Game Pass, I'll definitely check it out.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai
I'd heard
Namco
about this as
is
well.
bringing the mega popular
I don't remember if
franchise
we've
back to
seen
video
gameplay
games
for it yet or
with
not.
One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along.
You're excited for this one, Brian?
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。
Did Geoff
面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってる。
say something wrong?
変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。 任せろ。クードバースト。
Monkey to Luffy. He did say that. He might have said Monkey to Luffy, but that... Oh, Monkey... Oh, it's supposed to be Monkey D Luffy? Oh, yeah. If he meant to say that, then he said it really weird. So if I'm not mistaken, the type of game they're going for is like similar to like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I think.
And hidden mysteries.
Yeah, in Reach. Who knows if it's actually ever going to end.
Unravel the adventure that awaits.
Oh.
In an odyssey beyond imagination.
Maybe it's not supposed to be like Kakarot. This seems more Because I don't think Kakarot had like puzzles. It did have like an open world though. I think it's the same devs as well. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when it comes out.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Oh, okay. The author's taking a break for the final arc.
Ringo.
I'm very interested to Final Saga. All right. I'm very interested to see what this game is like. I'm probably going to get it just because it's Atlas who's making it.
Take my hand.
I know Soul Hackers was like a really old series. Still going to be 4 to 5 years of One Piece. Okay.
You get one more chance to make things right.
Still, the fact that it's that close to ending is kind of insane.
So that's our mission then, save the world.
Yeah, I heard Soul Hackers. There was a it's like an old franchise.
SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest.
I'm very interested to see how it turns out. I have not played the first one.
NerdWallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on
But I am probably
right
going to get the second one, because
Save
like I
up to
said,
75% off top PC
I'm already
titles with an additional 25%
basically sold
off
because it's
eligible
Atlas.
products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.
All right,
We're taking
Maneater
a look
is
at new
free
announcements and updates from PC
on the Epic
titles
Games
heading
Store
to the
right
store
now, I guess.
this year and beyond.
Which is cool. I've heard good things. Is this a Game Pass trailer? Okay, no, it's a streaming trailer. Okay. Oh, this is cool because I did hear Xbox was looking into like bringing Game Pass to TVs, so you don't actually need an Xbox to have access to Game Pass, which is insanely cool. If that's what this is. Okay, yeah, you just need a controller and you're good to go. That is really cool. I think Xbox and Microsoft are doing a really good job with Game Pass, like trying to make it as accessible to as many people as possible. That TV is probably going to be expensive as hell, though. I think we're in another ad portion of the show.
You're gonna get
yep,
hit
Battle
the
League.
unexpected in Mario Strikers
That's coming
Battle
out
League. In this
this month? Next month?
Sport,
It's out soon.
Chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
never
Game
mind.
rated
It's
everyone
coming
10
out
up.
tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down, so while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation
I've heard about
platforms,
this.
so go check it out and slay to the beat.
They managed to get like a bunch of like professional metal artists to, and I think it's all original pieces for this game. Like it's not licensed songs. They got a bunch of metal artists to sing like original songs for the game, which is really cool. Unless I'm wrong about that, and it is all licensed songs, which, that's still... No, I think... Yeah, those are all the bands, and then all the singers. So it is probably all original words. It makes me very happy that there are so many games coming out. They're primarily shooters and RPGs, and like turn-based RPGs, but there's a lot of games coming out that are like rhythm battlers or like rhythm shooters. That makes me very happy to see.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free.
Maybe I'll check out the demo.
Next up,
We'll
a
see.
new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn.
I thought that was
David
already out
Arquette and an
for some reason,
all-star
The
cast.
Quarry.
It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family.
Spiritual successor to Until Dawn. Until Dawn is really good.
You know,
I played Man of
every
Medan.
last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well. And they're all
Definitely a step backwards. But I've
hanging on
heard
the
this
end of
one,
the rope.
like he said, I've hoped,
How come one
like
person
Geoff
be
said,
expected to pull
this
them all
one's
back
been
out?
getting good
You can't.
reviews.
So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
It looks like a lot of
All right,
fun.
let's do this.
I know, it's that guy. I like the only
Should I call
actor
911?
I know by name
911?
in this
Who says
game is
911?
Brenda Song.
We gotta get out.
Everyone else, I recognize them. Do not know what their names are.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game
Oh,
Awards,
this
we were proud to
one.
reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up
This,
in Canada.
the
Now it's time
atmosphere,
to
not
give
like
you
the
a
atmosphere,
brand
but
new
like the
look and
world
deeper look at the game,
alone
including its
looks
innovative
so
realm
good.
card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Is it
You're
first
alone in the
person?
realms, I'm afraid. The portals are
I
a
guess that
mess.
makes sense. For some reason, I thought it was like isometric.
Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
Something like more similar to Vampire Survivors.
Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul.
This will be a cool mechanic.
Lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
Enemy designs looking really good. This game's going to be your new life. I don't blame you. It looks like a lot of fun. I hope it plays as good as it looks. Because I could see it being like very unique with its like realm traveling mechanics, the enemy designs, the weapons. I think having guns will help it quite a bit. But at the same time, I could also see it... Well, this is already looking... Oh, you can craft blimps. If you can actually craft blimps, that'd be really cool. But the last thing that I would want from a game like this is for it to like end up being too similar to Ark or something like that. I really hope it's able to nail the uniqueness of its atmosphere and world in its gameplay.
Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom, and today we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
All right, the new Saints Row. Have not played any of the other ones. They're just really not my thing.
So what do we build next?
Probably gonna pass on this one as well. I am very interested to see how this one's received, though. Ark meets Minecraft meets Bioshock meets No Man's Sky. I hope so. If it's able to make all of those... if Nightingale's able to make all of those different, like... not genres, but like different elements mixed together and mesh.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show,
They
baby.
could have something really special on their hands. Yeah. Oh, this is probably going to get me copyrighted. Oh well, I didn't notice. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this one's received. Something tells me it's going to be very mixed. Because I've seen a lot of people, more people I think have not liked how this reboot's been looking. And I don't see that changing before release. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good and everyone will love it, but something tells me this is going to end up being a pretty mixed reception. I'll just be watching from the sidelines, though. I have no stake. I have no emotional stake in how this game performs.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended
The character creation
gameplay
did
of
look good.
Warhammer
Looked
40K
very detailed and
Darktide,
varied.
Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Darktide's the first-person shooter, right? It's like the multiplayer, 4-player shooter.
Is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day.
Oh yeah, Kenny is gonna
Get in.
love
Access
this.
the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point. This way! Move it!
I will say, out of all of the games that they have announced for Warhammer, this one looks the most appealing to me. Although I did hear they, like last week or something, they announced like an isometric RPG or something in the Warhammer universe, and that looked really cool.
If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Yeah, there's so much Warhammer stuff coming out lately.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work.
I wonder if this one can be played solo, or if it's purely a multiplayer game. I would imagine you can play it solo, but that can be mixed sometimes. Some games, if they encourage multiplayer, don't put as much effort into making the solo experience very fun.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium.
Oh.
Today, they are ready to reveal
play
their
solo in
latest
the last one?
creation,
Okay,
made
then they'll probably
completely
do solo
in
for this
Unreal
one.
Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears.
Okay.
Get a dose of this.
I was going to say, so Layers of Fear 3.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family.
I was gonna say, there's rumors that Bloober Team is working on the next Silent Hill, and I was like, is this gonna be Silent Hill? But no, it's gonna be a new Layers of Fear game. I would have been very surprised if they had announced Silent Hill. That would be one I wouldn't have seen coming.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt.
I wonder if they're it looks like they're connecting it to the first one.
It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Psychedelic Horror Chronicle.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
This is looking very creepy. Made in Unreal. Okay, Unreal Engine 5, so the game's going to look amazing.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
Oh, giant skeleton monsters?
Bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Oh, it's not Layers of Fear 3, it's Layers of Fears. So maybe they're like, this will be their way of connecting the first two? Because I think the
This
Layers of Fear
October,
1 and 2 were
Gotham
disconnected.
Knights arrives. Batman
Maybe this
is
will
dead, and it's up to
connect
the
them.
Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin
Ah,
to
Gotham
protect Gotham.
Knights.
To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
The gameplay trailer for this one
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal.
was not very
I'm
well
Fleur
received.
Marty. I'm the
It
executive
looked
producer on Gotham Knights.
a little floaty.
Today, we are
Red Hood in
thrilled to
particular
share more
looked
with you
super
on one of
slow.
Our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family.
Not my thing.
Gotham gave me everything.
Talking about Gotham Knights. Yeah, I don't
It
know.
deserves to feel safe.
Like, I know it's being made by WB Montreal, who did Assassin's Creed Origins. But that was the, like, least well received out of all of the Arkham games. And I was hoping they would, like, step up their quality for this one.
Always more to do.
But
And now,
everything they've shown off is just kind of meh. Like, it looks good, but you can't help but feel like it could be better.
I got this, Bruce.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog.
They're
great
about
have
to
you with
announce
us,
the
Neil. It's
Last
been
of Us trailer that just
eventful day on
leaked
the
an
internet
hour
for
before
Naughty
the
Dog
show.
Fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well,
The
good
entire
news is
trailer
there's some
leaked.
stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
I said at the beginning of the show,
9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for
the
Last
fact
of Us
that
Part
they're
2, and we still hear from fans.
releasing
They're still
basically a
sending us
glorified
letters and
remaster of
art
the
and
first
these
game
characters in this
for a
journey
full
in this world mean
$70
so much to them.
is kind of ridiculous.
And it's just
if
been
the
kind of
leak is
amazing.
to be
like Last of Us
believed.
Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
Last of Us 2 multiplayer,
so one of
I
the
know, is
things
being
we
worked
mentioned
on.
a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode.
Okay,
has
yep.
evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay.
Well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story.
Are we talking
the
like
way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand
the
new cast of
environment,
characters. It
like
takes
the
place in
map,
another
is
place,
not going to be
another
that
part of the United
big,
States.
right?
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
If Skyrim can relaunch the game 17 times,
it's really cool.
fair
And
enough.
It's being headed by Vinith Agarwal,
That's a
Anthony
very
Newman,
good point.
and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept.
If the maps are going to be that
Naughty Dog
big,
storytelling fused with
that will be
multiplayer
insane.
Live game.
It's
I remember the maps in
the
original Last of Us
that's
is
not
multiplayer
all.
mode.
We also have something that I've
being
been reading
kind
about
of
on the internet
small,
every day.
which
It feels like
worked
up in Calgary
because
they're
it was
filming
just
the
like
Last of
4-on-4
Us
matches.
show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl
I'm very
fame
interested
and
to see how that turns
HBO
out.
to adapt The Last
Ooh,
of
the
Us
show.
into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Oh, wow,
Craig
okay.
is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty
So they're
close.
probably
It's
going to be
closer than
showing
you
off a
might
trailer
And
soon.
you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
First look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to
Towards the
talk
beginning
about
of the game.
Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really
I'm really
feels
hopeful
like this
for
is
the
going to
show.
be something
I
special.
hope it's good.
And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they
Those
put
are some
out,
big
I mean,
words.
it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both
Most
public and other stuff,
authentic
makes
yet.
it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us.
Okay, so we are
going to
be getting a trailer very soon.
And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Oh, Troy Baker and
Troy's
Ashley
back
Johnson
again.
are going to be in
Hello.
the show.
hello. Hi, good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashford out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such
Oh,
fans
yeah.
of like
There's no way you
the
could
talent and the helping
make the
us
show
create
and not
Joel and
include
Ellie.
Troy and
We
Ashley in
felt
some
like
way.
It was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew.
I wonder if Troy Baker's
have
going to be playing
when I walked out on set,
David.
To be met with literally every person that I met on that crew.
Crazy
is
cannibal
such
guy.
A fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and
I have high hopes for the show.
I can't wait to see it.
I
think
wait.
it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it
It's
on
so
the PS5
weird that it's going to be
and
a
PC,
from
and
the ground
so to
up
talk about it, let's look at
remake.
it.
All right. Let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on
It
quite the
looks good though.
adventure with my brother.
Man, does it look good.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Again, though, I don't know if the graphics upgrade is worth the
You know-
$70 price tag.
I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
The facial expressions are also a lot more detailed.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
It might have already announced who's playing David in the show. It might not be Troy Baker. Also in development for PC, which is cool.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retargeted on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much
Okay,
it
that
has
is-
changed. That you went and you redid the models.
That's a
rebuilt everything.
pretty
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up.
massive
Same art director, re-art directed
graphics
the whole
difference.
thing from the ground up. But
Well, not
the
massive,
great
but,
thing
like,
about these faces is that
significant, I guess,
they're
would be the
closer
more
to the original
appropriate word.
performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Are you offering some kind of upgrade path for people who already
When was
have
the
it on
last time you guys
PS4?
Played the game.
That's what
I
I'm interested
actually
to know.
played it again just to refresh my memory
The show?
before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the
I actually have
anniversary
not
of
finished part 2
coming out.
yet.
So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough
I can't.
with
I mean,
this.
It's
I
been a
can't
game
wait
I've
to go
been
back
meaning
into
to
the
dive
first
back
one.
into.
You did such an amazing job on that
I've just been
original game.
way
and
too busy.
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up
Are they
by
saying they've
Matthew
added,
Gallant
like,
and
they haven't
Sean
added, like,
Skye. And you'll hear
going
a lot more about it
prone
and see a lot
and
more about it over the coming weeks.
that
leading
kind
up
of
to
stuff
the
in the game,
release
right?
September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And
well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
He
We have
is
a new
really
project,
mad about that
we'll
leak.
save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest.
Which isn't
and I am
surprising.
so excited
They
that The
probably
Last of Us
really
is
didn't
returning,
want
as you
that
said,
to
in September. So thanks, guys.
leak.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Especially an hour before the show.
All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an
I
exclusive
guess
new look
that's
at the
it.
Planet Atlanta. And then
I guess they were
Devolver
planning on
Digital
closing out
Showcase.
with The Last of
Tomorrow,
Us.
We've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the
All
Game
right.
Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in
Huh,
Los
okay.
Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event
That
to bring
probably
the gaming
means that
community together.
E3 is going
Thanks
to
for
stay
being a part of
canceled.
Summer Game Fest. Remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
All right, well, I guess that was it. Overall, I think, like, they said that to, like, tamper expectations, it was going to be stuff we had primarily seen already. But yeah, like, overall, it was pretty good. Everything looked really good. Like Call of Duty, the trailer looked cool. Callisto Protocol, the trailer looked really detailed. The Last of Us, it's not a glorified remaster like I thought it was going to be. I was genuinely surprised by the jump in graphical quality that they had done. Besides that, some of the indie games they showed off looked pretty cool as well. Just gotta get you a PS5. Yeah. Hopefully it'll become easier. We'll see. I don't know. hopefully by 2023 they'll have their stock problems at least somewhat covered. But yeah, the only games I added to my list were Fort Solis, Routine, High Water, and American Arcadia. But yeah, the indie games looked good. I think out of everything, I think I liked probably High Water the most, or American Arcadia. Those are just the games that appealed to me the most. But I am interested to see The Last of Us Remake. They didn't say whether or not there was going to be an upgrade path available. I'm not paying $70. But if there is an upgrade path, then maybe I'll consider it, like $10, and I'll get the upgraded version. Call of Duty, maybe I'll check out the campaign. I only checked out the campaign for the first one, the first remake, because I got it for free from working at GameStop. Callisto Protocol and that Humankind game looked cool. Yeah. Like, both of those are just not really genres that I typically gravitate towards, but they looked really good. Like, Callisto Protocol just looks top notch from a like sound design, graphics, gameplay. It looks and feels just like a massively upgraded Dead Space game, which can only be a good thing. And then Humankind is just a really interesting concept that I think was just executed really well. And I'm interested to see how the console release does. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today. I am going to be checking out there's like an indie game showcase tomorrow. I'm not going to be reacting live to it, but I'm still betting Callisto is actually a Dead Space game. Interesting fact, it was actually, they announced it was going to be set in the PUBG universe, like the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds universe. But then they announced like a couple weeks ago that they were removing that from the game. So it was part of PUBG. Now it's no longer part of PUBG. I don't know if they can make it part of the Dead Space universe just because EA still owns the IP, I believe. But that would be a cool twist if it was in the same universe as Dead Space. But yeah, I'm gonna be checking out the indie showcase tomorrow and the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Saturday, I think is when that is. Yeah, lots more indie announcements ahead. I am looking forward to checking those out. As for when I'm going to be streaming next, I am still planning on streaming Tacoma at some point, hopefully next weekend. Fingers crossed. And I'm glad this stream went smoothly. I will still tinker with it a little bit to see if I can't improve things, but overall I think this was a very smooth stream, all things considered, especially since I haven't done this in like 8 months. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for coming. It genuinely means a lot to me. Everyone who checked out the stream live, and if you're checking out the VOD in the future, just thank you so much for the support. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted on when my next stream is going to be, and keep an eye out for whatever game I'm going to be playing next. Spoiler alert, I'm done with Antichamber. So my next game is going to be starting within the next couple of days. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.